Wanjiru and her husband had been married for 8 long years, filled with prayers and hope for a child. Their dreams finally came true when Wanjiru discovered she was expecting a baby girl. The news brought immense joy to the family, filling their home with laughter and dreams of the future. Their daughter, Wairimu, grew up to be a remarkable young woman, beautiful, intelligent, and kind-hearted. From a young age, Wairimu noticed the neighbors whispering and casting curious glances at her family, but she never understood why. Determined to make her parents proud, she focused on her studies and eventually secured a place at a prestigious university. Her parents were elated, especially her father, who took her aside before she left and warned her to avoid getting involved with any man. Wairimu promised, thinking her father was just being protective. Years passed, then Wairimu thrived at university. She pursued her dream of becoming a doctor, and upon graduation, she returned home filled with hope and ambition. However, life took a cruel turn when her mother, Wanjiru, fell gravely ill. Despite their efforts, she was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and the family had no choice but to make peace with the inevitable. On her deathbed, Wanjiru held Wairimu's hand and whispered a cryptic message, urging her not to stray from the family tradition. Confused and heartbroken, Wairimu turned to her father for answers. The truth he revealed shattered her world. He was not just her father but also her grandfather. The family tradition dictated that Wairimu must marry him to continue their lineage. Wairimu was devastated. She cried every day, cursing her fate and the twisted tradition that bound her. The villagers mocked her, and the weight of their disdain was unbearable. Despite her inner turmoil, she felt trapped by her mother's dying wish and the oppressive family tradition. A few months later, Wairimu found herself pregnant, the development that brought her father joy but filled her with shame and despair. Determined to protect her unborn child from the same fate, Wairimu devised a plan. She quietly packed her belongings one day while her father was at work. She prepared a meal as usual, knowing he would eat it upon his return. After he had eaten and settled down, she left a letter on the table and slipped away into the night. When her father returned, he found the meal and ate, as was his custom. Hours passed, and when he finally noticed Wairimu's absence, he discovered the letter. Trembling, he unfolded it and read, "Dear Dad, I cannot continue living this life, and I refuse to subject my daughter to this twisted tradition. If you have eaten the food, it means you will soon be dead." His heart pounded in disbelief as he realized what she had done. The food had been poisoned. He fell to the floor, clutching the letter, his mind racing with the reality of his daughter's desperate act of defiance. Wairimu, far from the village and its suffocating traditions, found solace in her newfound freedom. She vowed to raise her child with love and without the dark shadow of the past, determined to forge a new path for herself and her unborn daughter, free from the chains of history. Comment below what you would have done in Wairimu's position. Thank you for watching.